It is episode 100 in the series, viewers, and thank you all very much for your support on this series. We have broken out the Southend share as a special occasion, which usually means we don't do too well as we take on second place Crystal Palace today. This might not be the best of ideas. Three signings arrived in January, viewers. Two came from AS Monaco, and this is the first one of those two. Welcome Jonas Frogger. He has signed for 1.6 million. He's 18 years of age, currently 2.5-star player, potential to be 4.5 stars. No starts for him so far, but he has made 4 appearances off the bench and getting 2 goals to his name. Finishing and composure are very high at 15 and 13 respectively. Good first touch as well. I think when you look at him physically, the key stats that he has here and physically are all very good, and I think Jonas can grow into a very good player here. £4,400 a week on a 2-year deal. I think this is a very good bit of business for us and future-proofing Southend United. And the second half of the Monaco duo arriving is Matako Miljevic, arriving for £2.7 million on £11,500 a week. 28 years of age, currently a 3.5-star player, playing very close to his potential. Can play all across that attacking line in the centre, left, right and in central midfield. I felt as though that was the weakest area we had one of the weakest areas in the team with not a lot of quality throughout. He's a very well-rounded player, sticking out where his decision-making at 16, good first touch, good passing, works hard for his team at 18, and is very good off the ball. 5'9" means he's a little bit short, but after 2 starts, he scored 1 goal already to his name, and I'm excited to see what Mateko can do here. And signing from divisional rivals and promotion rivals, that gives you a clue of how we're getting on, Aston Villa for 2.3 million is Rosanglo Dahl. Again, can play on that left and right hand of the attacking midfield role. Crossing of 16, dribbling of 16 really stood out. Good technique as well. Stamina could be a little bit better, as could his composure, but I think he looks a very impressive player for us. 5'7" does mean he's a little bit short, but 26 on £14,000 a week on a 3-year deal. He's an expensive player, but one that is going to be very good here, I feel. 3 starts, 1 appearance off the bench. He's already got 1 goal, 2 assists to his name, with an average rating of 7.03. And I think these 3 signings could be the ones that take us to the Premier League. After that Middlesbrough game, we faced Millwall in the 3rd round of the FA Cup, where we won 2-1 with goals coming from Sabroso and Malprin to see us through to the 4th round. Back to league action, we beat Portsmouth 1-0 at home with Elliot Delissa getting the only goal in the 63rd minute. And then an absolute goal fest ensued here, viewers, in a 7-3 victory over Charlton. Sabroso got 4 goals to his name, Mazzucci scored 5, and Frogger came off the bench and scored a brace in the 88th and 93rd minute. And what a game of football this was. Sabroso got a 10 as well, as he got the 4 goals. And then naturally, we came back down to earth with a 1-0 loss away to Watford in a poor performance all round. And then in the FA Cup, we were handed a favourable tie against Woking away, where we won 3-0. Miljevic scoring a brace and Sabroso getting 1 saw us win 3-0 in the 4th round. And then the opponents in the 5th round are Aston Villa, who we beat in the league straight after that game 3-2 to secure another 3 points, with Dahl scoring against his old club, notably in a game where we were 1-0 down, then 1-1, then 2-1 down, then Dahl and Miljevic again scoring to make us 3-2 winners. And then in the Saturday game just 3 days ago, Mazzucci scored and Pantic scored in the 93rd minute in a 2-0 home victory over Blackburn Rovers. And today we take on Crystal Palace in what is going to be a very tight game here. And those results see us sitting pretty at the top of the table with 15 games remaining. We are 6 points clear at the top, ahead of today's opponents, Crystal Palace. If we win today, we could go 9 points clear of them, which would be a huge step with 14 games remaining after the games today. Can we do it? Let's go find out. Out of the new signings, we only have 1 starter, which is Miljevic. Dahl is not fully fit for today, and Frogger is on the bench. So the starting 11 is Krellin in goal, back 4 of Sanchez, Medley, Stevenson and Mitchell, Osamanu and Leandro in the middle, Mazzucci on the left, Merhead on the right, and Miljevic in behind Sabroso leading the line for us. As I said, big game at the top of the table is looking to see if we can pick up 3 points away from home. Crystal Palace aren't a team that we traditionally do all that well against either, so hopefully we can turn the tides in our favour. And kickoff is here then at Crystal Palace. Selhurst Park is the venue today. Can we pick up those 3 points as we desire? Milivojevic, good ball in. We are playing in the same kit as me today. The lovely away kit, and that's a good save by the Crystal Palace keeper from the header from Stevenson. As I said, looking for 3 points today. That would be huge in our promotion push to go 9 points clear of Crystal Palace. And that would be such a big gap with just 14 games of this season remaining. And you would think we'd be on the final straight after that to go and pick up promotion and potentially win the championship. Obviously, it's not secure yet and stranger things could happen, but hopefully we can continue our impressive run of form. We've only lost 4 games all season, which I think is very, very good. Kane with a corner for Palace. Oh, and they've hit the... Oh, it's gone in. They hit the bar. Carl and Grant with a header off the underside of the bar. Krellin was nowhere near it, and that is a really poor goal to concede just before half-time. Let's have a look at this again. Grant loses his marker, gets in between the 2 defenders, and it's come off the underside of the bar. And there it is, 1-0 Crystal Palace. As I said, a team that we don't traditionally do all that well against, and it's looking that way once again. We've had 7 shots to Crystal Palace's 2. Both had 1 shot apiece on target, but Crystal Palace have made it pay. We'll pump the fist, tell the boys we know that first half wasn't good enough, and then we'll point the fingers individually and tell them they weren't bad, but they can still improve. And hopefully that will give them the momentum and just the little shift in mentality to go and pick up 3 points in this game. Early highlight, Mitchell throws it in and Grant clears it away, the goal scorer. Milivojevic will pick it up for us into Sanchez. Medley now back to Sanchez at left back. Into Stevenson, short ball all the way back to Krellin in our net. Krellin with the ball at his feet, what will he do? Into Osamanu, who plays it back. Medley into Sanchez on this right hand side. Can he find any space? Leandro back to Sanchez. Use the space. He finds Mazzucci in that space. Ball across. Oh, and it's... Oh, my word, what a goal. Josh De Silva. I had the audacity of me to celebrate that goal. It's an absolute calamitous mistake from the Crystal Palace defence there. Oh, my word. I mean, we're not going to complain at all. We're certainly not going to complain. Horrendous mistake from De Silva and the goalkeeper. No idea what was going on. I thought Marehead was going to get in and score there, but Josh De Silva puts the ball in his own net for us here and puts us back on level terms. We'll drop some encouragement on at the boys with 30 minutes of this game remaining. It's been a very quiet game. No one's had a shot at all in the second half, which is disappointing to say the least. I think we're going to make some changes now, just to try and freshen it up a little bit. We'll bring Mazzucci off, who's not having the best of games, so we'll bring Malfrin on. Frogger can come on for Sabroso, and we'll bring Chiquinho on for Marehead on that right-hand side. No one in that midfield is having a particularly good game, but hopefully these 3 substitutions can freshen up the midfield and unlock that Crystal Palace defence and find the crucial goal. Own goal scorer De Silva starts this move off. Hamdi for Crystal Palace on this right-hand side. Oh my word, what has Sanchez done? It's every time I wear this shirt as well. I think I'm going to ban myself from wearing the shirt. We just seem to collapse. I mean, Krellin could still save this. Krellin doesn't save it. Oh, that's frustrating. What was Sanchez thinking there? Giving that ball away so poorly. Giving the ball away, just giving the penalty away so poorly. It was a reckless challenge with 20 minutes of this game remaining, and we are now on the back foot. We're going to demand some more from the boys. Leandro on a 6.2, which is very disappointing from him. And we need to improve. But we've not even had a shot on at all in this second half. And Crystal Palace, it's been a very quiet game. And Crystal Palace are going to win and cut our lead down to just 3 points. And they do. And that could be a big blow in our promotion race. We're going to thrash the arms. Tell the boys we're going to see them tomorrow. Because that was an unacceptable performance. One that we are not used to seeing either. And that does cut the lead down with 14 games remaining. We are 8 points clear of Aston Villa and Birmingham in 3rd and 4th respectively, but we want to be winning this title now. We're in such a good position that we need to pick up points. But the thing is, one of these results could just send us down that form table the wrong way and it could blow promotion. Hopefully there's a big enough gap and enough games for us to pick up points, but we want to be winning the title from this position. But that was a big blow in our promotion hopes. What we will do is then, viewers, we will come back for the Brentford game, a team who are chasing for the playoffs. Everybody else at the moment around us is a lot lower than us, so I feel as though the Brentford game is a good one to come back for. And if you have enjoyed that video, viewers, please don't forget to smash the like button for me, share the video around and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.